What's good, y'all? This is Tone Sith. You might have heard some of my songs by your favorite artists, Chris Brown, etc. Also, I'm going on tour right now, so you might have seen my promo for the Set the Tone tour.
Seems like you're ready. You've been in the gym and your waist is looking slim.
So make sure you get them tickets. What's good, Nyla? We need to talk.
What's going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of We Need to Talk. Now today I have a very special guest. Now ladies, I need you guys to keep calm. I have R&B Superestar Tone Sith in the building.
What's good? What's good? What's good? I am great. I'm happy. I'm blessed to be here.
Yo, you've been turning the city up since you've been back on the East Coast.
Since I've been back, huh?
Yeah. No, I've seen you had a show hosted by Mandy.
Yeah, yup.
I'm so sad I couldn't make it. How
Yo,
was
it was crazy. You should have been there. You
Yeah.
should have been. It's dope because that show was that was like maybe 2-3 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
Super lit. And then Saturday night I started my tour in New York at the City Winery, and that show was super lit. But it was 2 different shows, so yeah.
What's the name of your tour, by the
It's
way?
a Tone tour. Yeah, I gotta set it up. I gotta let these people know. I gotta let them know.
How are you setting the tone? Like, what's the... If I'm going to a Tone Sith tour, what am I going to experience?
Just know you're going to get that real authentic R&B, but on the next level. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people out here doing music and mixing genres. You know what I'm saying?
True.
You got a lot of rappers that's singing now, confusing the kids. So, I'm just back around to make sure it's like, nah, this is the way it's supposed to go. I'm setting the tone. I'm raising the bar, so y'all better keep up.
I love that. I know a lot of people, what they love about you is like, it's like, it gives you the 90s R&B feel, but it's not 90s.
Right. We still present. We still current. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I love that. Okay, so you got the tour popping. You're back on the East Coast. Yo, I've been trying to get an interview with you I want to say for almost a year.
Yo, nah.
But I'm like, yo, he's from Jersey, right? Like, can I get an interview? They're like, oh yeah, nah, he's not here yet. So where have you been?
I've been on the West Coast. I've been on the West Coast. That's where I'm at a lot. But I'm coming back.
Okay.
I'm coming back home. I'm ready to come back home.
How you gonna come home during the winter? Nobody wants to.
Yo, no, for real though. It's a tough time, but I'm ready to come back though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understood. How has LA been for you?
It's been great. Like we was talking about before, I moved out there in 2014. I got to experience a lot of things, meet a lot of people, hence how I met Chris Brown and all, Drake and everybody. But it's been great to me. It's been good. I've done a lot of work out there. Finished my next project out there.
Yes.
I'm ready to come home and I'm ready to drop the new music.
Love that.
Yeah, and get the East Coast turned up.
Okay, so let's take it back because you just said that all humbly. I met Chris Brown. I met Drake. So, and what's that experience? Because moving there, it's not like you moved there to meet celebrities.
Right.
You moved there to work, but LA is just such a mixy city and there's so much going on. So just talk about like that transformation from moving.
Got you. So like it was 2014. I was 19 years old. I got signed. Shout out Jas Prince. I got signed and we moved out there and Jazz knows a lot of people. He's well connected, which is a blessing. So in my situation, it was like, yo, we going to the studio with Chris Brown tonight. I'm like, yeah, all right, cool. We pull up, I bring out the laptop, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I got some stuff, man. Whatever you want to do. Just even if you don't like it, I just want you to hear it. He ended up hearing a good amount of stuff and was like, he called the next day and was like, yo, I need this song.
Wow.
So I listened to him, and that's how I got Liquor placed, and then, more.
Major.
Yeah.
Love that. And then with Chris or Drake?
Yeah. So I met Drake through Jazz. He was very instrumental in Drake signing to Wayne.
Yep.
I met Drake. He actually came to Philly when he was on, I want to say when he was doing either Views or Nothing Was the Same. I don't remember which tour it was, but I got to meet him at the tour, and that was just like a crazy experience. He was really still like, he was still going up. He was still Drake. He was still Drake, but it was still like, he was still doing that. But it was dope to meet him, and then we got a good relationship now too. So
I love that.
Yeah,
super dope. So as like a songwriter and an artist at the same time, are you ever conflicted with your writings, or this is I guess a little personal? Do you ever write songs really personal to you and give them away because you don't want people to know this is you?
Oh, you know what? No. So my thing is like when I make music, right? it's kind of like I make it for myself. Okay. I'm not really having other people in mind, but it's like wherever this song lands is like that's where it's supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of just make music to make music, get my feelings off, get my emotions, get my bag real quick. And then wherever that song goes, it's like, hey, that's the home. Or if I need to keep it, it's mine. But yeah.
Has anybody ever confronted you like, I know this is about me?
Oh, nah, not yet. Not yet. I'm real good with that.
Okay.
You know, I'm smooth. I know how to cover up the tracks.
Got you. No. That's so funny. I'm like, I always be wondering, because, you know, Drake be putting girls' names in songs. Like,
right.
Did SZA approve this?
Right. Yo, see, he bold with it. Let me get somewhere first. Let me get to a certain level first before I start name dropping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a name drop. Just to let y'all know, you know, if you know, you gonna get name dropped.
No, that is hilarious. Oh my God, you hear that? Be careful.
Be careful what you do to me. Treat me well, all right?
What's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
Oh, I'm a Leo.
Oh, yo! All right, when your birthday?
July 25th.
I'm July 26th.
Oh my God, yo, this is weird.
That's crazy.
Synergy.
That is crazy. That's
Synergy.
dope.
I love that.
And we came here with the best.
You know what? But now that I know you're a Leo, now I understand you will definitely name drop, because the level of petty that Leos will go to.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. But like, let me get to that place where I could do it.
So you can be that.
Yeah, but if you did me wrong, just know it's coming. It's coming.
All right. So it's been some time since you put out a project.
Yeah.
In the time that you've taken in making your new project, what have you experienced?
Oh man, I've been going through a lot of life. Just, you know, being signed for a long time, and then like really finally getting like noticed. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a long journey for me. Like, I've been in the music game like 10 plus years. So I really started when I was like, I really got my first deal when I was 16. But even before that, I was in the music game, and I've just been grinding. But like between the last project and now, it's been like, yo, just really proving to everybody, like, yo, I'm supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? It's not no coincidence. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is divine. God already had it set up. Like, this is my life. Like, I'm supposed to be here. But making sure other people know that. You know what I mean? And the industry knows it, but now it's like getting the world to catch on and stuff like that. So it's been a lot of that. It's been a roller coaster of a year for me, just, you know, ups and downs, but a lot of great things, you know what I'm saying? And we're at the point at the end of the year. It's funny, it always happens for me at the end of the year, but it's like the rest of the year is like, all right, what is happening? But by the end of the year, it's like, oh, okay, we going in this. Oh, it's clear. Oh, my God. All right, I get it. Yeah.
Okay, 3 things I want to pull in that. One is, you said you've been signed since you were 16.
Yeah.
Do you feel like when you get like that cosign so early on, it kind of pigeonholes you? Or was it like good A&R developmental stages?
You know what? That's how I look at. How I look at my whole journey. I look at it as like, my journey is my journey. You know, and that's why it's special. Nobody else is living my journey. So everything that happens, good and bad, is for a reason, and I gotta take all of that, you know, and just live with it and keep moving forward. So I think everything that happened in my life and my journey was supposed to happen so I could be where I'm at now. Yeah. Because now I have a better understanding of who I am and where I'm at. That's
good though, because a lot of people get like deterred. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When they start so early.
Right. And I will say, like, you know, to go back to your last question, like, that's another thing, you know, you just got to keep finding ways to light the fire. You know what I'm saying? Because you go through those times where it's like, yo, do I really want to do this? Like, is it happening, or what is going on? Do I need to do something else? Like, what's happening? But, you know, you just got to stay the course.
Stay the course. Oh, yeah. Man. All right. Let's stay in the course. Cause
you felt that.
You know, I felt that. I'm like, all right, what's the inspo? Especially, you know, with music, at least rap in particular.
Yeah.
I feel like R&B is in a good spot right
now.
Rap is in such a weird situation that I'd be like, dang, do I really want to be involved in this side of the culture? So what are some things that like help light your fire when you feel like it's dying?
I mean, for me, it's my family, because, you know, my family they always been involved with music, but I'm the one who did it on this type of level. And for me, I guess my motivation is like, you know, my mom had a lot of, you know, chances and things to, you know, opportunities to like really excel. but she had me also. So she was kind of taking care of me also in the church and like doing the choir stuff too. So she didn't really get the opportunity to like really dive into it.
Yeah.
Same with my pop. So for me, it's like, yo, you know, I got this opportunity. You know, I didn't go to school. I was like, well, college. I was like, I know what I'm doing. I'm just jumping right into it. So I got all these opportunities. So it's like for me, I'm like, I gotta keep pushing until it happens.
I love that.
Yeah.
Like this is bigger than just you.
Yeah, it's not about me. You know what I'm saying? It's about everybody else around me.
That's really dope.
Yeah.
So how are your parents taking in like all your?
Oh, they love it. They are part of the journey with me. They're like, all right, so what happened? Tell me what happened. You know, like, but
are they involved in your creative process at all?
Not the creative process, which is crazy because I really want to write like songs with my mom too. Cause she's like she's a beast. She's really a beast. But I'll be on the West Coast. I'll be on the West Coast. Yep. But nah, they were involved really early in my career. Like they actually used to manage. I was in a group, so they used to manage me in the group, and so they know, like they kind of know both sides. But you know, now they're just really proud and like just like, all right, what's happening? Like what's going on? Like yeah.
So at what age did they leave you to go to the West?
So I mean, I left to go to the West Coast at 19. And then, so around that time, I'll say like maybe 2021, that's when it was like, all right.
What made you go to LA instead of staying in New York? Especially
when I got signed, that's the person I signed to, Jas. He was out in LA. Yeah, right.
Got it.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people, I feel like college is such a like important experience for people in general because it's like that incubator stage before adulthood.
Yeah, right.
But you kind of just jumped straight into.
Listen, my college experience was Los Angeles in 2014, which was a crazy. If you was in LA 2014, 2015, 2016, you know that it was going crazy.
It's different now.
It's a little different now.
It's
I think after like post pandemic is a little like. It's a little different.
Is it calmer or worse? I'm seeing videos.
Cause I was about to say, in some parts it's a little worse. Like if you talking about robberies, it's going crazy out there. But as far as like I'm not gonna lie though, like the party scene was like popping back then. Like it was just, it was party. It was a different energy out there. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, it was more fun. Like, and then I think more celebrities was in LA. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like everybody like, all right. Yeah, like everybody going different places. So
understood.
Yeah,
I've always wanted to go to a LA house party. I hear
it's lit. It's definitely lit. I mean, now you gotta find the right one, but but it's lit.
I don't want no problem.
Right. Just go to the right one.
All right. Well, let's actually pivot to the first project.
Okay. Which first project?
WM is where I got put on.
All right, cool. Now we can start there. It's cool.
I'm late. I'm sorry for all the fans. I got put on late. And then you did that freestyle.
Yeah. On the Soul Train Awards.
Play with it. That's actually when I started DMing you. So when was that?
That was, I want to say we shot it December 5th. And then it aired.
That was like 2019. No, that was like 2020 or 2020.
It was definitely 2021. It was 2021. It was last year.
All right, I'm trying to make him look bad. Like,
yeah, you know, for 2 years. Yeah, no. It's a year. I ain't do you like that. No.
I'm just messing with you. Okay, but was that a compilation of just records? Or, like, where were you at?
So, all right. So with FWM, with the first one, that was like kind of when the pandemic was going down. So when it started, lightening up later on in that year, we went to LA and like the fall around like October, November, that's when I started really recording. So it was like a month and a half of just straight, like just recording and just figuring it out and just experimenting, you know what I'm saying? Just like, just going on a musical journey. And then, so those songs were kind of curated for that project. Now, the second project, the part 2, still FWM, was like, there was some songs that was mixed from like what I had in the vault, and then, that ended up getting placed. So like, the song I got with Chris, Do I Ever, that song was made like 2017.
Oh, wow.
And for the longest time, we was trying to get the song out for the longest time, and then it just happened that it ended up on that project, and it was perfect.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
So who's going to be on your new project?
So we working on it. Right now, though, it's just 100% me.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm actually not mad if you keep it like that.
Yeah,
honestly.
right. You know, it's a statement. It's a statement. But I mean, you know, it might be some features too. You know what I'm saying?
No shade to anybody.
Nobody. Nah, ain't no shade to nobody. But, you know, if it works out where it's just me, that's how it work out.
I'm mad at it. So right now, I feel like a lot of people are like, all right, I want to be an artist. I'm going to move to LA, or they want to move to Atlanta.
Okay.
What is the scene like for artists, like in LA?
In LA?
Yeah.
It's actually, it's dope. You know what I'm saying? I think that's one of the really dope things about LA is like you can go out there and you could really find yourself in a room full of opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You could just really walk up on somebody that's like, yo, I heard you singing down the hall. I'm so-and-so. You know, you should pull up to wherever. It could just happen like that. And then like Atlanta, because I really didn't start recording in Atlanta until like 2019, 2020. And that was like really the first time. But that's like, to me, where like our culture is really at. You know what I'm saying? we really running it down in Atlanta, and it's dope because I feel like in LA, you obviously get a different sound than Atlanta. Yeah. So it's cool. Like when you are in LA, I'm working. All right, I got this certain sound out here. Then it's like, all right, to complete it, let's you know, round it off. Let's go to Atlanta, and let's, you know, whatever.
It's like a good seal of approval.
Yeah. Nah, Atlanta's lit. I love Atlanta.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. So you're moving back here. When you say East Coast, are you talking about hometown?
You know what? For me, I'm still talking about Jersey. I'm talking about moving back to the hometown.
I love that.
Yeah, where I grew up is just like grass, trees, woods, like peacefulness. So
suburban.
Like that's super suburb. That's
that.
me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
the city is driving me crazy.
It's a lot.
Are you into like nature?
Yeah. So I always like. So that's the other thing I love about the West Coast. I'm always at the beach. Yeah. Always at the beach. It's beautiful out there. And then you know, back home it's like.
What's your favorite beach?
I've been to a lot now. All right. So when I was living in Orange County, I was going to this beach called Corona Del Mar, and it's like it's in Newport, like Newport Beach. But it's like that's where you want to end up. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you buy coastal and you want a beach house,
that's over there.
Newport Beach. Yeah.
I guess I haven't been to anywhere nice. I just like going to Santa Barbara?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Santa Monica. Oh, Santa Barbara is a place though. But all right, so Santa Monica. All right. Like, but you went to the pier.
Yeah,
that was it.
Lights at night.
So look, all right, so when you go back, you could go to, you know, Malibu got some dope spots. You just gotta drive up a little bit, but they got some really dope spots. A little bit is really a little bit. And also, you know what, I ain't gonna do this, but yes. What you about to do?
I like to feel welcomed.
Okay. I feel that.
I don't be feeling welcome.
I feel that. You know what though? For me, it's like, I know what you're saying. Yeah. But then I'll be out there like, man, whatever. I should be out here as much as y'all out here. Like, whatever. You know, I'm doing my thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll be low key kind of surfing. Like, really? not like straight surfboard, but it's like it's called skimboard. So it's like on the shoreline. But it's like, I'm low key getting into that. You know,
have you tried surfing before?
Not all the way. So I want to.
Okay.
I gotta get over my shark fear, but I want to.
Shark fear?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, it's real. It's real.
I surfed before.
For real?
Yeah, I never stood all the way up.
But you attempted.
Yeah, as long as my knees is bent, I'm good.
You good. You nice. Out of there. Yeah, nah. I just gotta get over that fear of like, okay, in the water, I don't know what's under me. Yeah. But once that's good, I'm good.
I haven't heard any crazy stories happening.
Okay, that's good. Yeah,
I think you're.
Yeah, let's just fingers crossed. Yeah, right. Let's just fingers crossed.
Okay, I love that. So you see yourself moving back to Jersey now.
Yeah.
In the comments, ladies love you. You ever get tired of that?
Nah, I love the women. I love it. I mean, that's another reason why I do what I do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
it's just, hey.
What type of woman does Tone Sith like?
Oh, man. All right, so for me, you gotta be abstract. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to put different hats on. You know what I'm saying? So there's a side of me that's like, okay, let's stay in the night. Let's chill. I don't really want to do nothing. I just want to cuddle and watch movies and maybe drink. Smoke. Let's just chill.
Like that.
Then there's a side that's like, yo, let's go out and party. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good. I might be lit. I don't know. I came back from the studio. I wrote a hit. Let's go out. We gonna be out till 6 a.m. So you gotta be able to, you gotta be able to like switch it up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm into a lot of things. Okay. So I love cars. I love racing and stuff like that. So if I find a woman that's really into all the things that I like,
you want a woman to be into cars, like NASCAR racing?
Not NASCAR racing, but like into cars. Like I'm just into cars. Like I build them in bikes and stuff like that too. Really? So if I find somebody that's really into that, I'm like, oh, you got my heart. You got my heart.
That's fire.
Yeah, they out there.
You build cars?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by build a car?
I mean, like to the engine, like taking things off.
When do you have the time to do this?
Not anymore. I don't really got the time like that. Like I literally got 2 motorcycles sitting in my garage in Jersey, and like I'm still building them, but like those are my like jobs. Wow. I'm working on them.
So you just order pieces? Yup, to put it
all
together?
The parts. Like it's just, if you see my garage right now, I got a lift in there, like everything. Like,
I'm shocked out of my skull.
Yeah. It's legit.
Okay, so being that you know how to build.
Look, I got cars tattooed on my hand. It's so legit. Yeah. I'm about that life.
Love that fun fact. That's a good fun fact. So that being said, you know how to fix a car. Yeah. Yep. That's important.
Yep. See, like, I'm good.
On the woman aspect, we just want you to know how to change the oil. You know.
We good. We got that covered. What else you need? What you need?
He said, all right. So you would love to find a woman who loves cars, who likes to party, but also likes to stay in.
And let's also talk about the music. You have to be well-rounded in music. That's a big part for me. Yeah. Don't come around me with no dull taste in music, because I'm like, all right, turned off.
It's just like this mainstream
right.
40 shit. And
yeah, I'm like, nope, I hate you. No, I hate, but nah, it's like, we ain't gonna vibe.
I feel like music tells a lot about your soul.
Yeah.
So like, when I was single and I would go on dates, I would always ask, like, what's your top 5? I got some terrible top 5s back. Like, all right, I knew right then and there it was not going to work.
It'd probably kill you if they stay in, like, a certain era, and it's, like, not that long ago. Like, all the top 5s is from 2017, 2018. Said,
Lil Yachty.
And no disrespect to Lil Yachty. But we talking top 5. We talking top 5.
Lil Yachty, Beyonce, which I understood. But then again, coming from the guy, I'm like, nigga, you just threw Beyonce in there.
And then just try to, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, she gonna like this one.
Yeah. So me, I'm always judging people on top 5. So I think that's like a good gauge. Don't be stealing my.
I'm doing that now. Yeah, I'm still, top 5.
Because like, when someone be like, "What's your top 5 actually?"
Woo! All right. So look, one of my all-time favorite songs, I gotta put at number 1, is "Human Nature." Okay. That's MJ. Number 2, I'm gonna throw up there, "I Shot the Sheriff" by Bob Marley. That's y'all sleep if y'all ain't listening to that song. Number 3. See, this is hard for me because I got it's a big library. I'm gonna go outside of the umbrella, right? I'm gonna go to Fleetwood Mac, "Dreams." Oh wow! You know that song? No. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Nah. You know the song? Y'all know the song?
I'll look it up though. She said it's a good one.
That's my. All right, so I'll put that at number 3. Marvin Gaye's number 4, "Sexual Healing." Number 5 gotta be real good. Let's see. You really got me thinking now. Number 5.
5 is always interchangeable, I feel like.
Yeah, 5. It could be right. So let's see. I'm going to say. This is hard for me because I'm a music head. I'm really going through the library in my head right now. Great. All right. Nah, I ain't gonna do that one.
Come on.
I don't want to do that one. All right, look. I'm gonna take it to gospel, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the Clark sisters. Jesus Brought the Sunshine or Sunshine. I don't know if you know that one.
I was not expecting you to say that.
I'm gonna go gospel. I'm gonna go with the Clark sisters.
Wow.
Even though they kind of should be in like the 4-3-2 spot, but yeah. So that's
That's a good range though. You covered a lot of pockets right there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like it. Nah, you would have passed.
You would have passed. It's crazy. You would have passed.
Only because especially you got to be able to put me on to some new music.
Yeah.
I gotta put you on to the music.
That's another thing for me. If you're not putting me on to something, what are we doing?
It ain't gonna work. That
Right.
goes for my friends too. Like,
Right. What are we doing, y'all?
I can't. Yeah.
What are we doing?
How do we get on the subject of this?
The top 5. We're talking about dating.
Oh, you're talking about dating.
Yeah.
Yes, and the things you like in women. Okay, cool. So they gotta have good music taste.
Gotta have good taste in food too.
Good. You've been in LA since 2014. LA don't got no good food spots.
Listen, I ain't even about to argue with you. I ain't even about to argue with you.
Yo, LA, every time I go out there, I be hungry.
And I'm sorry, all my LA people, all my LA family that is diehard LA. I know it's probably some spots I don't know about in South Central or something, but I'm not about to argue.
Yeah.
I'm not about to argue. I'm gonna go to Texas for the food though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to South. I'm gonna go to New Orleans.
Yeah. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, you feel me?
Good food's
You
important.
feel
Good
me?
music. Really, those two.
Food and like look, if we eating good and listening to some good music, we good.
I
We
agree.
good.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you some questions. You have to fill in the blank.
All right, let's get it.
All right. I can't believe I actually blanked when I was younger.
Damn. I can't believe I actually wet the bed when I was younger.
All right. That's normal.
That's normal, right?
Yeah, it's normal.
Let's see.
It's okay. I got more for you.
Yeah, let's see.
I'm a little embarrassed by the fact that I know so little about blank.
Okay, I'm a little embarrassed with the fact that I know so little about the movie Friday.
Oh my God! What do you mean you know so little?
I was put on the Friday when I was probably about... Y'all gonna take my car, bro. I'm about to get revoked. Oh my God, bro. All right, I was put on a Friday when I was probably about like 24.
What?
Yeah, for real.
How did you?
I'm a late bloomer.
That's not like bloomer. Like, what the Friday
I'm a late
cultural
bloomer. I
stance?
know.
All right,
I know.
So your first time watching it since it was last year.
Nah, that is crazy.
What are your thoughts?
Oh, I love it. I love it. It's hilarious. I really love it.
But now you're like, now all the memes and references
It makes sense. Yeah, it all makes sense. It makes sense to me now. But yeah, I was a little late. I'm gonna tell you, I grew up in the suburbs, you know. So I look, but I was, you know what? I was well rounded, you know what I'm saying? So it's like
you
things.
Seen Titanic?
Yeah, I seen Titanic. You never seen Titanic?
No, why would I see Titanic?
All right, so look, I'm gonna let you in on the I'm gonna let you in on the secret. Everybody in the room, I'm gonna let on the secret. If you watch Titanic, right? It's really 2 movies, all right? You can start the movie at the hour and 30 mark, and it's a whole movie on its own. That's how I watch Titanic. For the first time, watch the whole movie. For the first time, watch the whole movie so you understand.
Okay.
But then when you watch it again, you're like, yo, you know what? I'm in the mood for Titanic. Start at the hour 30.
So you're saying I really don't need the first hour?
Not necessarily, but in the first time watching it, yes. But then after that, you already know what happened.
Is that just the action part that we're cutting to?
It's just very eventful, and then it's its own movie. You could watch that and be like, oh my God, that was great. That was great.
How many times have you seen Titanic for you to know this and you ain't seen
Because don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. I watch Titanic a lot. I ain't gonna lie. From the hour and 30 mark, y'all.
It's good that you're well-rounded. I'm not giving
No. But they gonna be on the internet like, take his car. I'm like, oh.
But you seen Coming to America?
Yes.
You seen Love Jones?
Yes, but I'm not gonna lie. All right, with Love Jones, I was really young when I seen it. When I first seen it. So I gotta watch it as an adult.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of movies I saw like when I was young. My dad got a crazy DVD collection. So when I was younger, I would see all the movies, and then sometimes they would just be on and watch them and then not understand. You know what I'm saying?
That's my favorite one. Is Love Jones. You definitely now. I gotta make sure you know all your black culture.
Yeah. All right.
Have you seen?
Throw them at me.
Coming to America.
Yeah.
Did you see Coming to America too?
Yeah, I did.
Did you like it?
It was alright. It was alright. The first one's a classic.
The first one is the second one was like,
it was alright.
I don't even know why they made that a movie. They could have just made it a reunion. How Fresh Prince.
Yo, that is crazy. Just coming to America reunion. right.
Anyway, shout out to Eddie Murphy. Great.
Right.
Great guy. Let me see. What other ones? Is there any that you're missing? There was one I had.
You gotta name them for me to be like,
Have you seen Vampire in Brooklyn?
No.
I just watched that one for the first time, so I can't pull your card.
What is that?
Vampire in Brooklyn. It's another Eddie Murphy, and it has Kadeem.
That is a cultural movie because Vampire in Brooklyn is crazy.
No, it's a good.
That is crazy. All right, I'm gonna watch that.
It's really good.
That is a New York movie.
You seen Harlem Nights? Oh my God! All right, so you don't watch Eddie Murphy movies?
That's not necessarily true. It's just
Paid in Full.
I seen Paid in Full. Come
Boys
on now.
in the Hood.
Yeah, I seen Boys in the Hood.
Society.
Minister Society. I seen that.
Okay.
Like, don't take my card, y'all. Look, man.
We'll give it to you. All right, so next question is: I would die without blank.
Music. That's easy.
Okay. Sometimes I look back at my life and blank.
Oh. Sometimes I look back in my life. Oh, you know what? All right, so sometimes I look back in my life and I'm really surprised. You know what I'm saying? I'm really like, yo, all that happened. You know, there's some people that really wish they could live a life like mine. You know what I'm saying? And all that happened. So I'm very grateful when I look back in my life.
I love that.
Yeah.
From time to time, it's good to blank.
Chill. It's good to chill and relax and just sit back.
I wonder when politicians blank.
I wonder when politicians smoke weed and drink.
Every damn day.
Right. I wonder when they do it. Do they do it before they do they interviews and they public statements? I wonder.
You know Trump.
Yo, don't start. Don't start.
All right, let me see. If I could teleport people, I would teleport.
Wait, if you could teleport people?
Yeah. Like someone you would teleport.
It would have to be my close friend group. I got a real small circle, so I would teleport them everywhere.
Love that.
Yeah.
I made a complete fool of myself when I blank.
I got a few of these. All right. It could be. All right, I got one where I like tripped on stage, and I would have been better like falling. But, like, you know how when you trip, you, like, really, like, trying to save yourself? So it was, like, probably, like, 5 seconds of me just, like, really, like, trying not to, ooh, and then, right? So I got that one.
You end up hitting Lil' Kim on stage.
Right, yeah. And I got that one. When I went on Apollo, I got booed off. So that was a big moment for me. Yeah, it was an embarrassing moment.
Are you going to go back and...
Yeah. I'm going to go back. You know what I'm saying? Now that New York love me. Yeah. I got a few of them. I mean, now I got to think of it. But the Apollo is definitely... Yeah, that's a big one.
How did you... Were you like, fuck this shit after that?
I wasn't.
Did it make you feel like...
So it was me and my homie that we was in a group at the time, and we went up there. And what's so crazy is, like at the audition, like, we sang Music Soul Child Love. And we literally did, like, the first 2 lines, and she was like, you made it. Y'all look good. Y'all got it. And we like, oh, my God, we like that, right? Man, so we got to the Apollo, and like we're down in the waiting area under the stage, and we like the whole night we chopping it up with the Sandman. We singing like Michael songs, old Jackson 5 songs, whatever, right? He's like, yo, I love y'all, man. Like I'm gonna get in contact with y'all, whatever, right? We like, oh, this is about to be a great night, right? So we get ready. They call us up. We like, all right, man, it's time to go. Oh, we got up there. And mind you, the whole church congregation like came out to support too. They brought the church bus out for us. So it was like, that's like a 60-seater bus. So we had like 60 people in there just for us.
Oh, man.
So we got on stage. We started singing, love. So many things I gotta tell you. Right? It was cool, right? We got to the hook. Love. Boo! boo, right? But it was crazy because it was a fight. It was like you had our church people still trying to cheer louder than the boos, and then you had straight New Yorkers in there like, get off the stage. So it just got so bad. I feel like the church started booing just to hurry up and get us off the stage. No. So we just didn't just go through it, right? And I got this one memorable moment, like we was getting booed, and I looked down in the crowd, and right in the front row it was like 3 people, and this person looked me dead in the eye and was just like, just get off. And I was like, yo, that's a dagger. I'm like, yo. So after Sandman came out, sweeped us off, I'm like, you supposed to be our friend. What the hell? Like, so he did that, and I just dapped my homie up on stage. Like, it's all right, man. The craziest part about that whole night is after that, I thought we was going to be able to go back down to the green room. They kicked us out in the alley. They was like, yeah, y'all got to wait in the alley. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
That sounds like a scene from a movie.
Yeah.
Especially the...
Yo, that part, you couldn't make it up, yo. I'm looking at this person, they like, get off. I was like, wow, my life is a movie.
New York, man.
It's rough. It's rough. It was really rough. Oh, back to embarrassing moments. Now I'm jumping all over the place. I got some stuff for you. So, all right, 2015, right? My first solo show. This was after the group. I was in Houston, and Bryson was blowing up, right? And he was like, yo, Bryson was fucking with me heavy, right? So, we could curse? Yeah. We go, all right. So Bryson was fucking with me heavy. He was like, yo, I want you to open up my show at Warehouse Live. And I was like, bro, of course. I had the cover of Exchange, and he loved it. He reposted and everything. So I was like, of course, bro, like, showing me love. So, cool. You know, I'm prepping for it. You know, I dance. So, like, down in Houston is a dance studio called So Real. And that's where I used to train at. And so we getting ready. We hitting our moves and stuff, right? It's like a 30-piece... Like, I got all the dancers with me. So I'm like, oh, my God, we about to kill this, right? First show. I go out there. We doing the most. We got all the 30 dancers out there. We
party on stage and shit.
Right? And we think we killing it. They was killing it. The dancers was killing it. Like, but me, few things that happened. So somebody told me to drink olive oil that night and said it was good for your voice before you got on stage. I'm not going to drop no names. You know who you are. So he told me to drink olive oil. And I was like, all right. I drank the olive oil. I was nervous. So I was like, I want this to be perfect. So I'm going to do everything I can to just have a great show. Drank the olive oil. So I couldn't hit a note. My voice was sliding everywhere. No. Like, I couldn't do nothing. And then in the middle of the set, the fans just started cheering, Bryson. Like, in the talking part, not even when the music's playing. So this is like when I'm like, yeah, you know, my name's Tone Sith. They was like, Bryson. So the Leo in me got hot. I was like, y'all gonna see Bryson after I'm done this set. I'm gonna finish my set. But that was like top 5 embarrassing moments.
That is actually hilarious. Those are great stories.
Yeah. It just made me who I am today. So I'm not mad. I love y'all. Houston, I love you.
What I thought you were gonna say is after you took the oil, you had like the shits.
Nah. I ain't never going through a situation like that.
I thought you were gonna say that. I'm gonna be like, no.
Yo, that would have been wild. That would have been what ended the night. That would have been it. I would have went home. I would have just flew back to Jersey that night. Like, yeah.
Not even LA.
I'm going home. I gotta see my mom and cry.
No, that is hilarious. I love that. All right, so an ideal world would be blank.
Oh, man. An ideal world for me, like a world or like just like in this world? Specify it.
I know. I never got that type of, I guess, ideal world in general. Not this one.
Oh, man. In an ideal world, they will stop making these electric cars. Because I'm a car person. They will stop making these electric cars and I will have, you know, every car in the book. Flying car, whatever, you know, like that's in my ideal world. That's what would be going on. It's a bunch of futuristic stuff, floating houses and all that stuff, like sort of how like Chris Brown videos be looking like. So that's my ideal world.
Okay, being somebody that's so into like nature, but yet you still love technology. Not that there's nothing wrong with it, but like, what's your balance with that?
Yeah, you know, for me, it's like I didn't start this.
But
I'm just born. Yeah, I'm just here. You know, it's just, this is the world and I'm just living in it. That's all. Like, you know, I just happen to love cars that go really fast with motors and manual transmissions. That's it. That's me. But I love the trees. I love the animals. I love the grass. It's beautiful. But you know, I didn't do it.
We all got our vices.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I didn't do it. But I, you know, save the earth. I'm with it.
All right. Let me see. The older I get, the less I blink.
The less I remember.
What?
Yo, I'm telling you, it's like, because I guess in my life so much is happening and has happened that I'll be like, oh my gosh, yo, like people just remind me of things and I'm like, that happened? Oh, for real? That was a moment? Like, oh, I said that?
Like, just remember that we did this interview.
No, I ain't gonna forget that. Like, I ain't that, yeah, I ain't that crazy. Nah, but yeah, I'll be forgetting, yo. And I just realized that recently, like, oh my God. And I can't pay attention to nothing. I'm always like,
ADHD?
Yeah. I remember as a kid, like, I went to like the people that like kind of diagnose you and test you. And I remember my mom was like fighting with him, like, he don't got no ADHD. He's okay. Like he just, you know, this is his choice. And now, yeah, too many choices. And now I'm older and I'm like, I can't even focus with somebody talking to me. Hilarious. If two people talk to me at the same time, I'm gonna stare at that speaker.
No.
And I'm gonna just blank out.
Yo, can you multitask? Are you a great multitasker?
I'm not. You know why? If I multitask, if I'm focused on too many things, it's all going to be bad across the board, whatever I'm doing. But if I focus on one thing, yeah, I'll be all right.
Understood.
Yeah, I can't multitask.
What's the numbers on your fingers?
So this is the model of the car. So this is a 993 Porsche that came out in the 90s. This also came out in the 90s, the E30 BMW drop top, you know.
You really got cars tatted on your body.
Yeah, I do. I got a lot of, you know, yeah.
They're all, what's this one?
Right, which one? Right here?
The arm.
Oh, man, you're going to make me take it. All right, so look, I got this whole concept. So look, if you young and you want to get tattoos, just make sure you think it through. Because, like, don't be like me with ADHD and just get things because you've seen it and you like it. Right? Because then I had to, like, start making things make sense. Okay. Right?
Oh, so there's no story to it.
There's no story to it. Okay. But you know what I started doing? It goes from the ground up to space. So I got an astronaut up here. I got some planets right here. And eventually
cool.
I wanted to just go to heaven on my back. So I want a whole like mural of what I think, you know what I'm saying, the afterlife would be like, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what's going on. But I had to make it work. I'm doing the best I can with what I got.
What was the first that started the
so the first tattoo actually is so when I turned 18, my parents was like, no, you can't get no tattoos. I was a rebel, so I just did everything I wasn't supposed to. So I got my whole chest done. This lettering, like the biggest tattoo.
You went all the way in.
Yeah. They said no. I was like, oh yeah, all right, cool. So I'm gonna go shoulder to shoulder. But it's Let Love Guide Your Mind, and that was a song that we had at church. So like let God guide your mind. So it's like a message to me, right?
That's nice.
And then I got this one next, or I actually got this random jet next, right? Which was stupid because now I got the trees and the clouds and this big ass jet for no reason.
The jet's actually mad nice.
No, it's lit. It's lit. It's definitely lit.
Really nice
but I'm like, dag, the placement of it. I'm like, oh my gosh, if I really would have just thought it.
Tell a story.
If I would have thought it through, it would have been really way better.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. But then it just keeps going up, and then this is my music arm. I got MJ over here, and then I got Prince up here.
Very nice.
Yeah. Yup.
I love that.
I got a lion on my neck because I'm a Leo.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
I want to get something.
Yeah, I got my cross on my back of my neck. But
What's any other artists you would get tatted on you?
Yeah, absolutely. Like Bob Marley, I'm gonna get Whitney. I'm gonna get Patti LaBelle.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's what I was really brought up on. So things like that, and then the music concept. I'm really about to start just doing like album covers. So like a big album for me was Lauryn Hill.
Education.
So it's just like I want to it don't gotta be too big so I can save space, but I really want to start getting like album covers. Like there's a few Earth, Wind & Fire albums that did it for me. You know what I'm saying? But I got this thing where I don't think I'll get anybody like past like 05 tatted on me. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's like weird. You know what I mean? It's like
I was gonna get somebody tatted on me, and then I had mentioned it to one of my OGs, and then they gave me like the spill.
Yeah,
and then I'm like, but I can't get it now.
Right. You made it weird. Like now everybody looking at me crazy. Right.
I'm just a fan of their music, but
you gotta get get a lyric.
Yeah,
maybe get a lyric.
The inspiration, not the. It's weird. Like,
or an album cover. An album cover might be doing unless they faces on it.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna say the name. You
gonna throw yourself under the bus.
Yeah, then because all the New Yorkers are gonna agree, and then all the people from the West Coast are gonna be like, "No,
you gonna start a whole feud." Like,
I don't want no parts. But all right, so on tour, Set the Tone tour happening now. Mm-hmm. What else do people should they be looking forward to?
All right, so look, for all my fans that be harassing me in the comments about dropping new music, and you know, you're right, like I did kind of make an early promise because I thought I was gonna be able to like really back it up. It's not me. Like when I make the songs, I want them to have it the day I make it. You know what I'm saying? But it's not me. But it's coming out very soon. And then at the top of the year, I'm just dropping new music, and I just want everybody to know to just be ready.